Hello, and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the 7th grade concept of calculating unit rates. This is standard 7.4b in the great state of Texas, and we're using item number 26 of the 2024 released STAAR test. This is a new item type called inline choice, and if you haven't done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on our own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. All right, so we've got these two inline choices, right? And if we just wanted to grab one randomly and say, let's answer that, obviously it is going to kick us uh, an error message that says you have not answered everything if we try to move on. So it's a 2-point problem. So make sure we get both points. And just for simplicity's sake, what I want to do is I want to go ahead and grab the answer choices here. So this first one, right, is going to be 16, 24, and 32. So I'm just going to write that down. 16, 24, and 32. And then the second one, let's see what that's going to be. Just so I don't have to keep going back and forth and trying to open this up. So let's see. It is going to be 2, 8, and 10. All right. So I'm going to put that down here in a different color. 2, 8, 10. Those are my choices. All right. So now we could do our work. So 2, 8, and 10, 16, 24, and 32. What do we have here? We've got a home printer that prints black and white pages, 48 black and white pages in 15 minutes. All right, so that sounds like a rate to me, or a ratio to me. So let's do 48. We'll do that first one first. 48 black and white, 1.5 minutes. All right. The same printer prints 20 color pages. That's a different ratio. So let me put that down here. And I use these colors because this red, right, this red is going to go with the black and white, which I've got in the top. The green is going to go with the color. So let's do the green and the color. For 20 color, I'll put 20C over 2.5 MIN for minutes. All right, so what we need to do is we need to find the unit rates, right? So we've got a few different options. One option would be to simply divide up, right? Look at my options. My options are just integers, right? So what I want to do is, if that is going to be my 1.5 into 48, all right, that's going to get me how much per one. That's really what I'm looking at. So let's take a look at that option, right? 1.5 into 48, because any fraction can be viewed as an incomplete division problem. We have a decimal in the divisor, so let's multiply both by 10. I want to change that to 15, which means I need to make that 480 just to get the decimal out of the divisor. Right, move the decimal place over once. So 15 goes into 48 3 times, that's 45. And then you see hopefully where this is going. That's going to be 30, that's 2. So we're looking good there. So we've got 32, right? So we can go ahead and select that 32 right there. Another option would be to make this a proportion. Watch this. I can make this 48 black and white over 1.5 minute equals how many black and white per minute. So that would be 1 MIN, and that's going to be my X, right? That's my unknown black and white. But look what you get here. If you cross multiply, you get 48 times 1, which is just 48 equals 1.5x. Look what you got to do. You end up having to divide both sides by 1.5. So it ends up the same. All right, let's do our 2.5 into 20. Same thing, we're going to multiply by 10, right? And that's just going to be 8. 25 goes into 208 times because that's 8 quarters. So let's get 32 and 8. And that is going to be our answer. 32 black and white, 8 color in a minute.